Welcome to Bitesize Marketing. Today's video is about the PESTEL model. You'll walk away with a good understanding on what it is, how it's used, the key categories involved, and how to put it all into action. We will also touch on advantages, disadvantages, and finish off signposting some free resources to help you get started. PESTEL is a useful diagnostic tool that you can use to identify external threats and opportunities, which if done right can show short and long-term forces that will affect your organization. This analysis framework can help guide decision-making and make you think more strategically. It was first developed by Francis Aguilar in 1967 as a simplified version called PEST. It has since evolved with new relevant forces being added on. So, let's examine the key forces of PESTEL. Political factors. Who's in charge and how will their government impact political stability, policy? Is there any instability overseas? These are some of the things you should ask. Economic factors. How is the economy impacting your organization? Some of the factors include things such as interest rates, employment rates, disposable costs, and inflation. Social factors. The focus here is on the social environment and identifying emerging trends. As well as influencer set trends, these include family demographics, education levels, cultural trends, and lifestyle changes. Technological factors. The rate of technological innovation and development affects every industry. How does it affect yours? It's important not to get left behind and stay in tune with these. Factors to consider include automation in development, research, and new processes. Legal factors. Unless you're running an illegal enterprise, you probably should understand what is legal and allowed within the territory in which you operate, as well as any changes in legislation that might impact the rules. This includes things like employee legislation, consumer law, health and safety, and advertising standards. Environmental factors. Corporate responsibility and recognition of climate change is becoming more central and will continue to grow in the coming years. Factors to consider include the climate, carbon footprint, sustainability, recycling, and more ethical practice. So, how do we put it all into action? Let's do it in 3 simple steps. Step 1. Examine the categories. Consider this step completed. You have just covered the key categories of the PESTEL framework. Step 2. Do the research. There are no rules when it comes to doing research. It's up to you to decide which categories are the most relevant to your business and should be used in your analysis. Use official statistics, competitor websites, reports, and other information available to you online. You can also use free analytics tools that are available. More of those will be included in the description of this video. Step 3. Put the pieces together. Keep it simple and put all of this information into a single document. I would also suggest creating a conclusion where you draw your research and come up with some actionable points. Next, let's look at the key benefits of using this framework. It's great for a number of reasons. It's a simple framework. It helps you understand the wider business environment, encourages strategic thinking, helps anticipate for future threats, and helps you identify new opportunities. And now, let's balance the view, looking at some of the disadvantages of PESTEL. Risk of analysis paralysis, where you spend too much time looking at the data, overcomplication of data, taking your assumptions and biases into consideration, pace of change, requires regular repetition, which directly links to the pace of change. It's recommended that you repeat the PESTEL every 6 months. If you're very busy and want a basic PESTEL analysis done, a great resource that I've used before is Fiverr. I have included a couple of links where you can find the gig. They start from as little as £10 or $10. The description links also include some analytics tools that can help you provide with insight on your competition and the wider macro environment. One of my favorites is SEMrush. You can get a free trial to see the data without paying anything. Or if you want some more extensive studying, take a course with Coursera. Happy PESTELing everyone, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this.